Hey guys, welcome back to Eyesight Tarot, and I am here to give you a message for today. Alright, so starting off, we have the Page of Swords with the Ten of Cups. Now, for some of you, I feel like there has been some type of inspiration that you have had, that you have been working towards to bring you your happily ever after, the Ten of Cups. I feel, boy, for others, I feel like you have been waiting on a message, like maybe some type of opportunity, some type of confirmation or something. But it's whatever it is, it's going to, it's just what you need to get you to this Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after. Now, for some of you, for the ones who have been doing, putting in the work already, like you've, found your inspiration and your drive, and you've been, executing. It goes over to the Nine of Cups with the World card, and the Nine of Cups is like pretty much you are happy, you are comfortable. It could represent complacency, but it's like you are satisfied where you are. And with the World card, it's like a full circle type situation. Like this cycle has played all the way out for this situation. So I feel like you are I feel like you are getting to that place where things are about to finally get to that. You're about to finally reach that goal. And for those of you who are getting started, once you get started and put in the work, that's what it's going to lead to for you. So then we go over to the Four of Swords with the Two of Wands. And with that, the Four of Swords could represent blessings from the picture, like in the top corner of the card, or it could represent like rest and recovery. So for me, I feel like for those of you who are reaching that the end of the situation or cycle, this is a time of once you get there, it'll be a time of reflection for you. You'll be able to rest and recover. But with this, this could represent, as you can see, he has the world in his hands. At some points, it could represent him needing to venture out. But in this situation with this card and with this spread, it makes me feel like now you can reflect on all of your hard work, look back at everything you've done, and you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. For those of you who are getting started on this, or about to get started on this, this is where you're going to get to if you get to it and you stick to doing what you need to do, so you can be able to get where you want to go. So now we go over to our Moonology Oracle card, which says last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. I recently pulled this card for a previous video, and it pretty much just says how I feel like for some of you, with you all coming to trying to get to the other side of a situation, of whatever this is that's going on. For some of you, it may be a little tumultuous or whatever. You just feel like it's one last obstacle that you have to get through. And with this, I feel like it's saying don't stress over it. Take a step back and pay attention to what's really going on, and be able to breathe and think through how you need to move to be able to get to the other side of the situation successfully. For some of you, I feel like there could be this frustration because you may feel the pressure to figure out what it is that is going to work for you, that you can now focus on to bring you, the World card, the, Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, all of the good stuff. There's this real pressure, and I can say I felt that pressure as well recently, but I also put in, worked on intentions and manifesting or whatever goals that I know that I really need to get to work, and I've started putting in that work. So, but it took me taking a step back and stop sweating the too many of the small details. And for you, it could be the same thing. You could be just overreacting to something just because you see the finish line for your situation. And just feel like things are steady trying to get in your way, possibly. Whatever the case may be, just take a step back and breathe. Breathe, think. Don't move off emotion. Move off of logic. Move from a place of being stable and grounded. So next we go to our African goddess deck, and we have Queen Nefertiti. And her card is the Alchemy card, and pretty much like the quote on there is everything you touch turns to gold. And it really starts from a place of a mental place, but also a spiritual place coming from a place of love. Like everything that you want to be able to have, you want to be able to experience and feel, like it comes like you have to start somewhere, and it's really the thought. So if you're coming from a place of love and you're thinking about those things, it's reminding you to, once you're thinking about them, you need to like think about it to its entirety. What things feel like, what it would feel like to have it, what it tastes like, what it, all of the senses and everything, to really put yourself there and know like what it is like to be able to really draw in what it is that you want. It's about perspective as well. Like you can't go into things, you can't bring in anything good if you're only thinking negatively. Your quality of life starts from how you think about things, how you think about the stuff that happens in your daily lives and all of that. Like if you get through the day and you still got your job, you ain't been fired, you still got a roof over your head, like whatever else happened in the day, you can say you had a successful day because you didn't get fired. Instead of being like, oh yeah, this customer did X, Y, and Z, or Chanel around the corner did X, Y, and Z, or whatever. Like whoever, whatever did, whatever happened, if you can still say that something good, like you got something good out of the day, focus on that's a win. That's how you'll get bigger good things, and you won't have as many shitty days. And finally, we end off with the Tiger Spirit card. And this represents lunar forces. It represents like going within. Honestly, it encourages you to take time, like be comfortable in the darkness, be comfortable in the quiet and stillness. Take time to be in that kind of space, to go within, to see what you can find out about yourself, to see the power that you hold. There's so much that you can learn as far as yourself, as far as what you are supposed to be doing, the guidance that you can be receiving from your higher self or your guides. All of that comes from being like learning how to be quiet, knowing how to be still, knowing how to listen and to receive, and excuse me, just being open to your true reality. Pretty much the way I take it when I read the meaning for the card. Like it is so much truth that is on the inside that you will find once you find comfort and get used to being in a space of stillness, quietness, so